Peace, peace, peace. What's good? What's good? I want to pull some animal guide cards. So whoever's here with me, set some intentions, and above everything, use your own intuitive guidance. Take what resonates and let yourself intuitively guide yourself to know what doesn't resonate. Okay. So set some intentions. I don't know when you're seeing this, and it depends on what calendar you're on. I don't follow the Gregorian calendar, but today is 888. So I would say harness that energy for sure. I already pre-shuffled the cards, so let's see what animal guides want to come out and give us some messages. Heart is open to receive. Actually, I'm going to let you view it more. There we go. Oh, there goes one. Here goes another one. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Okay, well, those ones came out first. I can't see it. It probably went under my bed. This is 6 of water. This is so cute. It says goose. A little too down. The love and care of children could become an important part of your life, or people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. Oh my gosh, I love this. I feel like everything that we wanted to do and we enjoyed doing and we felt so free doing when we were little geese. This is what we're meant to continue doing in this life. I always ask people, what do you enjoy doing? Most times they don't remember. But I like to remind them to go into when they were geese. What did you like to do then? Because then we were more free than we are now. Then we were less programmed than we are now. And we were more in tune with who we are. We were more in tune with what we like, not because someone else liked it. We were more connected to ourselves in so many ways. And I feel like if you can remember what you enjoyed doing or what you enjoy doing that reminds you of this innocence, this innocent childlike energy within you, that's exactly what you're meant to monetize, like this world of technology now. But that's what you're meant to share with the world. And also because when we're enjoying doing something, we're not only present with ourselves, with the moment, with this gift, but we're also, because of how present we are in enjoying what we're doing, we give so much more love to others through that. It doesn't feel like we're working on anything. I really avoid saying the word work. I don't like work. It just carries this energy that I'm not trying to connect with anymore. I don't connect with it. I've never actually connected with working, creating, just being this creator that we are, and tapping into that and sharing that creation with the world. It comes from a fullness as opposed to something that we're empty doing, and we're only doing it because we feel like we have to do it. Every time I feel like I have to do something, I don't do it. I take a pause and I take a moment, and I feel my way into doing it, because that's just what I choose. This message is beautiful. I'm going to go into the guidebook and go a little bit deeper into its message of the goose. 6 of water. Goose, loyalty and faithfulness to others, care of and devotion to children, the importance of communication. At times, your view of a situation or another person may be colored by your past experiences. Sometimes geese pop up to make you aware that your recollection of something that happened in the past has been exaggerated to be either far better or far worse than it really was. Old memories might be brought up so that they can be healed, or possibly long forgotten dreams from childhood are ready to be reborn. This card can also indicate that someone from your past is coming back into your life for platonic or even romantic reasons. Geese are extremely honorable birds. In fact, they will never abandon one of their own. If a wounded goose can't fly on with the others, at least one will stay behind until the goose has recovered or passed on. I love that. We can learn so much from animals. They teach us so much. Similarly, geese are devoted to their life mates and their young, just like the little family on the card. Because they lay so many eggs, up to 50 a year, they're a sign of fertility as well. These old stories of Mother Goose make this bird the perfect symbol for children, child rearing, and childhood in general. That's so funny. Literally, like, right before I started making this video, I'm not going to say exactly what, but I was thinking of some creation in my mind that I want to do that has to do with children. It's so funny. Many of the beliefs or perceptions that people carry are Many of the beliefs and perception that people carry are established during childhood. Take a moment to consider how the past is related to your current situation. I want to emphasize on this last part right here because literally the way that we are in this present moment is a direct reflection of everything that we experienced up until the age of 7. I heard it from Bruce Lipton years ago, and it really stuck with me in this way, to think of our subconscious mind from the moment that we hit the womb up until the age of 7. Our subconscious mind, it's like if it was a tape recorder, and the moment it hit the womb, that tape recorder started recording, and it was recording everything that you can think of. All the energies, period, because everything's energy, frequency, and vibration. But all of that together, the noises, the conversations, the feelings and environments, the emotions of our moms, the food that was being eaten, the movies that were being watched, everything was being recorded. Everything was being recorded. And once we hit the age of 7, like 6 and 7, then the recorder presses play. It stops recording and it now begins to press play. And honestly, I really can relate with this in my own experience, because I experienced someone who had 2 little girls, and one of her little girls, when I came into their lives, she was 5 turning 6. No, she was 6 turning 7. And after she turned 7, even her mom said that she noticed how different she became. It's like her personality came out. She started to show her little quirks and the way that she is, and her little charisma and the way that she would joke. And it's like you started to see her as her at the age of 7. And basically what was happening is that her recorder turned off, it stopped recording, and then it started to play everything that had been recorded within that time frame, from the time that that we get into the womb and up until the age of 7. That all of that is how we go about our lives. That's how we begin to live our lives up until if we choose to go into that recorder at whatever point in our lives. I've gone now into this recorder after I realized, like, wait, yes, these, and you notice, you start to see all these programs that's like, yeah, I can see this program. And then you start to see the program that was programmed also in your other family members. And you just see the cycle of this program that was going along through generations and generations. And you see these programs within you, and it's either our whole life that we're going through this recording that was recorded from the womb to age of 7, or you make a choice to go into this recording and start to reprogram, start to cut out all these different things that you don't want into your subconscious mind. Reprogramming, and when you're going to sleep, when you're falling asleep, it's anytime that you're going into the theta. That's what we're in when we're the womb to age of 7. We're in theta. The theta, that's why kids are they're so big in their imagination and their creativity and absorbing this information, because their brain is in theta. And the moment it hits, we hit 7, that's when it gets out of theta. And so the key is to, when you're in theta, which is when you're falling asleep, when you barely wake up, the first hour window of when you first wake up is the most important, because then you're in that window of you're talking directly to your subconscious mind. That mind that was programmed, that recording that was recorded when you were in the womb to 7, 11:55. Literally, that's one of my tricks that I've been doing for years now. I fall asleep to different meditations, different hypnosis, different frequencies, solfeggio frequencies, different subliminals, whatever it is that my psyche is telling me I need. That's what I play. That's what I listen to. That's what I fall asleep to. That's what I wake up to. That's what I wake up saying. I wake up saying things. I don't touch my phone. I don't even get off of the bed. Maybe I'll use the restroom, but I'll be there and I have my eyes closed and I'm saying different things. I'm telling my subconscious mind. I'm speaking to my subconscious mind to get deep down in there. 1, 2, 4, 3. And reprogram these things that I am choosing now to program myself to. Rewiring. It's like going into a computer and cleaning out all those files that you just don't need. Like, I don't need this. This is duplicated. This isn't even blurry. This doesn't even make sense. Deleting all those files, archiving all those files, throwing them to the trash, and emptying out the trash. Emptying out the trash. So anyway, that was this. It was a long message. Maybe I should do a part 2 for these other ones that fell on the floor, but I'm not gonna keep you hanging like that. Let me grab these though. My back's a little hurt, so it's gonna take a little. Oh, it's right here. I got it. Okay. All right, this one, I think it's just this one. I didn't see another one. 3 of air. Rose-breasted, grosbeak. I don't know if I said that right. Sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. I feel like this has some kind of connection with what I was just saying, and also about, different things coming in from the past, different memories. Literally, that's what this is saying. Like, old memories can be healed, or possibly childhood dreams are ready to be revived. I feel like this has so much connection to it, because when you begin to go into these different programs and these different memories from your childhood, and looking at what areas in your life you're ready to release different downloads, which can be emotions, basically emotions, because everything's energy. Every emotion is energy in motion, and most I feel like that's just how we connect and relate to things, through emotions. And obviously, of course, through seeing it in our imagination, reliving it through our mind, and then our heart space. So yeah, I feel like this is just a reminder too that everything just is the wind. The wind comes and the wind blows. Just as the water and the waves come and they continue flowing. Sadness may come, different emotions may come, but they're also meant, like the wind, to continue going. Like the water, they're meant to continue flowing. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel the sadness or the hurt or whatever emotions come up. But it's a part of life. And all those emotions are serving and giving us some kind of value in one way or another. And it's also, I mean, it's in the simplest way to say it too, we don't know true peace and bliss if we haven't experienced it either through ourselves or seeing it through another person's life experience of what the opposite of peace is, what the opposite of bliss is. And when we've experienced this sadness and this pain and chaos, when we experience peace, we notice the difference and we appreciate the peace and the calmness and the harmony and the bliss so much more. I know me reflecting on these things of sadness, that's part of life. All that sadness wouldn't have added up to be who I am today without it. If you take who I am, if you were to take me apart right now and scan me through experiences, just experiences, and take away all of the sad experiences that I've had, they wouldn't make up me. I am who I am. I think the way I do. I carry myself as I do. I value myself as I do now. I honor myself as I do now. I love myself as I am now, because of all of those sad moments that are a part of life. Because of all the programs that I did go through and all the ways that I did grow up when I was a geese. These really are a balance. These really are a balance. And if we're too much in the sadness and don't let it flow and let it continue blowing itself away, make its way through you, then we can't appreciate the beauty of everything that we just don't appreciate things in the same way. We don't appreciate things in the same way, and we can't if we're too much in this. And when we're too much in this and then we get some sadness, it can create an imbalance. But when we know that both of these are about juggling them evenly, keeping them both afloat, not letting one drown, not letting yourself drown in the sadness. But keeping them balanced, keeping yourself. Also, I feel like I'm like, even just to think on how I've started to be in different ways with connecting to this. I've become very neutral in many things. Something happens and I'm still like, okay. Something happens and I'm still like, okay. I don't let myself get too high. I don't let myself get too low. I stay right here. I stay right here. Balance. Balance. Not letting my emotions control me. Allowing myself to be intelligent over my emotions. And for some reason, I've said all this. For some reason, I don't know. But this is an intuitive exercise for you. You're here for a reason. You were aligned with these messages for a reason. I said what I said for a reason. So I trust and I believe that whatever it is that I said served you. And it served me too. And we were here gathered together to receive these messages for our own greater good and the greater good of all. So I thank you, little birdies. Oh, they're both birdies. And look at this one is nurturing this birdie, and this mother goose nurtures hers. And it was also saying something about how they're so loyal and how is care and devotion, loyalty and faithfulness to others. That's so beautiful. 2134. That's so beautiful. I feel like wanting to say to also receive that. Allow yourself to receive the beautiful energy of someone nurturing you, someone being there for you in the sad moments and not feeling like you have to endure the moments alone. Always reminding yourself to go back to feeling free to create and to be yourself authentically. Thanks for sharing this message with me. 2213. Peace.